Today, I've been thinking about the worst marketing tactic I've ever deployed and how it's important to be yourself. Some marketing tactics are planned and others come about as a response to an external stimulus. My worst marketing tactic fell into the second camp. A few years ago, Slater & Gordon put out a new TV ad that was something of a departure from the usual things PI firms were putting out on television. It was reported on by the Law Society Gazette, and the coverage wasn't entirely positive. Now, I had nothing to do with the creation of that ad, but I was annoyed that the coverage of it didn't mention any of the positive points about the campaign. On the spur of the moment, I decided to use it as an opportunity for self-promotion. I wrote a blog post likening the article's author to a playground bully, picking on something just for being you, and I gave the blog post the title, Vindictive Little Shit. That post was the most successful thing I've ever written in terms of views, but I still regret writing it to this day. I didn't mention the author by name, but I did post a link to the Gazette's website, so it was obvious who'd inspired it. The author of the piece was John Hyde, and he called me out about it on Twitter straight away. He was really good and took it on the chin, but that just made the guilt even worse. I enjoyed the spike in traffic for a few days, and then I rewrote it to soften the language, took the expletives out of the title, and as quickly as it arrived, the post disappeared into obscurity. Now, John is a thoughtful and talented journalist. He is active on Twitter, and he seems to really care about the profession and how the law touches people's lives. I'm envious of how people like him can create quality content every day to very tight deadlines. My vindictive little shitpost was the most successful on the numbers, but I remember it for all the wrong reasons. Now, there's nothing wrong with being critical about something you see or experience, but in a professional environment, there's no need to get personal about it. No amount of marketing or financial success makes up for being an arsehole. As the rapper Ice-T once said, "Don't hate the player, hate the game." So I'll end this post by saying, John, I'm sorry for using a whole blog post to call you a vindictive little shit. Thank you for the value you bring to us through your writing at the Gazette and online and Twitter every day. To everyone else, I say don't try and be something you're not online. Being you is the best route to long-term success. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.